The majestic Rocky Mountains, unparalleled beauty anywhere in the United States. Rugged, unrelenting, begging to kill your truck, or you if you let it. Unusual animals, beautiful plants, castles, healing soils of Santuario De Chimayo, snow in July, playing in the water, and of course some shenanigans with a bra we found along the way. Trail candy. Hi, I'm George from Sloth Overland, and we joined a dozen friends on Arizona TREK Overland's Colorado 2022 trip for 10 days, starting in Arizona, going through New Mexico, and ending in Colorado. Not everyone made it. We had sinus problems and acute mountain sickness. We had multiple vehicle problems. But we all made it home in one piece with an adventure that will last us a lifetime. Stay tuned to see our adventures and the beauty of Colorado. Wait, did I just show you everything in our trip and now there's nothing else to see? Oh, hardly. We packed the Xterra with everything we needed for 14 days. We spent 3 extra days in Show Low to help us acclimate to the altitude. On July 7th, we met at a gas station in Show Low, met old friends, made new friends. It's not my intent to turn this into a day-by-day documentary. I'm just going to show the highlights of the trip. So let's get going. The scenery is breathtaking and awe-inspiring. It is absolutely gorgeous. In contrast to the beauty, the absolute barrenness of the peaks that are higher than where life can grow is stark. There are lots of buildings, old and new. Santuario De Chimayo is absolutely magical. Bishop's Castle is amazing. Clearly not up to building code, but fully functional. Speaking of building codes, I'm pretty sure these buildings are out of code as well. The animals are amazing. We saw this creature called a marmot. It looks like a beaver had a one-night stand with a prairie dog. It waddles like a beaver, has a flat tail, but lives in the mountains in burrows. We saw a couple bald eagle nests. One had a juvenile learning how to flap its wings. Here's a pika.
So that's a Pikachu, huh?
Saw some moose and deer as well. The magical aspen trees shimmer in the slightest breeze. And of course, there are the shenanigans. No off-roading trip is complete without lots of shenanigans. We found a bra on the road in Canyon City, and it became a game of who could affix it to another vehicle without being seen. Sadly, the bra was liberated on the highway to Creed, so once we were in fair play, we procured a replacement for $2.99 and continued the game. While in fair play, we had to pay homage to South Park, the home of some other misfits. One afternoon, while leveling the ground for the tent, this happened.
You have a mining permit?
Yeah, let me get out of my pocket.
There it is.
And then this guy got lippy, so I had to push him over the edge. What a photobomb! While in Durango, we went river rafting. Highly recommended.
So one back. Just gotta straighten us out. All right, now two forward.
If you can go in a large group, that's even better, as you can have water wars.
You want to start that?
Splash! Do it!
In Cripple Creek, we took a historic train ride on a narrow gauge train and learned about the mining history of the area.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my God. And this is why we come to Colorado, right?
All right, folks, end of the line. Thanks for riding.
We had some awesome camping spots. Let's tap into the NSA spy drone and see if we can zoom in on Rachel making cookies using her Camp Chef oven. Talk about bougie landing. We started off this bougie tour with an ice maker, but Rachel kept us well fed with oven-baked pizza and chocolate chip cookies. She is the queen of bougie landing. Here's a list of the passes conquered. Stony Pass and the headwaters of the Rio Grande. Ophir Pass. Engineer Pass. Imogene Pass.
You put the pin in, right?
Turning right at the front.
Fuck is that? Fucking airplane.
See the fighter jet up there?
Yeah. So, there's
Way cool. That's the sound of freedom right there. Mark. Jason, get on the radio and tell him to make another pass. Falcon 6, this is Arizona TREK. Can you make another pass? Have Tango 2, deviate 5 degrees south. How copy? Reaper 6, this is Arizona TREK. How copy? Copy, sure.
Picayune Gulch. 12,600 feet of absolute barren dirt with the now defunct mining operation. Cinnamon Pass. Odom Point. The crazy roads we traveled. Wooden bridges. Aspen trees. The mud puddles. I said mud puddles. The shelf roads. The victims of the shelf roads. More shelf roads. And the overhanging cliffs with shelf roads. This obstacle was interesting in that I had not seen a Rover two-wheel and spin on the non-traction wheels before.
Who's three-wheeling it? Oh, that's not good.
Trust the Rover.
Brandon. There you go. Little mod bump.
Fuck, I hope somebody got that on video.
Yeah, we got a good view of the three-wheeler.
Check, check, check.
Okay, let's go over the whole thing.
Oh, you don't have to go to the bathroom anymore.
Hooked all up.
I chose the alternate path of up and over.
Yeah. That's a hard way.
After spending 10 days in Colorado, we made our way back home to Arizona. And here's a lineup of the best overlanding team ever. And before you go, I just want to have a couple comments about medicines that we used to help us control the acute mountain sickness. This was an awesome trip, but it is not to be taken lightly. The high altitude can leave you with permanent organ damage. We prepared for it with prescription AMS medicine called acetazolamide. We had dioxide-infused drops that we added to water. Might be snake oil, might not. Preliminary tests at low altitude showed they increased blood oxygen. We also took some high altitude supplements, which consisted of high doses of vitamin C and vitamin E. We used oxygen cans to boost our oxygen saturation. And we drank lots of water. And to monitor our oxygen, we used a pulse oximeter to monitor oxygen saturation and work slowly and breathe deeply. Thanks for watching.